Ever since he was a tiny orc, Urtharo wanted to become a weapon vendor. He could picture it now, helping people gear up, earning enough money to support his family, and making people happy, including himself. After years of questing and hard work, Urtharo was able to open a weapon shop in Orgrimmar. He made a decent living off noobs needing weapons to level in Azeroth, but after Burning Crusade came out, his business started to decline. His weapons were outdated and he was losing loads of gold from being forced to buy adventurers' random crap.
Do you want to buy this axe?
Nah man, I can get a better one in Outlands. You just take these vulture bones I don't need.
But I don't want your vulture bones.
You have to man, it's in the Orgrimmar Constitution.
The troll was right. It was in the Orgrimmar Constitution. And so he went bankrupt. His wife and kids left him. His business got shut down. He was homeless, familyless, and poor. He was down to his final 5 gold when he decided to invest it in the auction house. He bought a stack of peace bloom for 15 silver and sold it for 2 gold. He bought a stack of wool cloth for 4 gold and sold it for 20. He played the auction house until he got so tired he collapsed. After years of playing the auction house, Urtharo became the richest orc in Azeroth. He bought a giant house, rare mounts, blood elf dancers, and cool hats. Urtharo controlled the market, but little did he know his world was about to collapse.
The new expansion came out today, man.
Be gone, troll. That means nothing to me.
Later that day, Urtharo went out to check his mail.
That's odd. Why haven't my primal fires sold?
I told you, man, the new expansion is out. Everyone wants eternal fire now.
Urtharo had invested all of his money in primal fires in order to build a new swimming pool. Instead of making the 15 gold profit off each of his 100 primal fires he bought, he ended up losing 50 gold on them. Urtharo was broke. Urtharo had to leave Orgrimmar, for he couldn't afford to live there anymore. He was forced into the barren lands of Durotar, where he found an abandoned boar farm to stay at. After a few weeks, he was diagnosed with the boar flu. He headed out to find a cure when he was killed by a harpy. So that's the story of Urtharo, who went from a hard worker just trying to make a living, to a greedy rich person who got too greedy for his own good, to being dead in some random place. What's the moral of the story, you ask? Quite simple. Stop asking me for mount money in Orgrimmar and just go play the auction house, noobs. Okay, thanks.